Hello everyone. I want to share with you some true life quotes. These are quotes which are going to talk about reality things. Yeah, oftenly people face them during their journey of life, and that's how it is. You have to pass through that for you to be where you are right now, and for you to have the courage to be moving on to where you are going. Yes, and one of them is like people tend to appreciate us when we're gone, not when we are alive, right? So this one says, appreciate me today when I'm alive, cause it won't be valid when I'm no more, and that's true. How am I going to know you really appreciated me in your life if you don't tell me today? Well, I'm still alive. I won't. So even if you are going to show it to people when I'm dead that you really appreciated me, it won't be valid to me. It won't be valid to me. And that was number one of the 5 courses I'm sharing with you. And the second one is, don't bury me like a king when you watched me live this life like a slave. Don't bury me like a king when you watched me live this life like a slave. Yes. How can you bury me like a king while I lived on this earth like a slave? Yeah, how? Because I was suffering and you watched me suffer. I had nothing. What? You laughed at me. You even felt good that I had nothing. But why again do you want me to be buried like a king when you only wanted me to live this life like a slave? It's not fair. It's not fair. So I don't have to be buried like a king while I live like a slave. That's the truth. And nobody can change that. And the third one is, don't say you love me for my perfections, cause beauty lies in my imperfections. Yes, you don't have to love me for my perfections, cause I'm good in this, cause I do this that you feel is nice to you. No, you need to love me for my worst. Yeah, for my imperfections, the things that you think is a fault in me. Those are the things you have to love me for me to know that you really love me, that you really mean it. Because we all are imperfect in some ways, and that's how unique we are. That's how God created us, and that's how people define us to be unique. Yes, so you have to love me for my imperfection, not my perfection, because that's how God made me unique. That's how different I am from other creatures. The other one is, sometimes it's good to accept what you can't. It's good to accept. Sometimes it's good to accept and don't waste time on things you can't have, rather than lose time on the things that you can have. Sometimes it's good to accept and don't waste time on things you can't have, rather than lose time on things you can have. you try by all means to have something that you want, yes. But again, sometimes the things that we want maybe are not meant for us. Maybe are not meant for us, because while you are wasting your time figuring it out and trying a way to to get what you want, you end up again losing the time that you are wasting, the time that you are using to find what you want to have. You waste that time. You waste it. At the end of the time, you even lose what what you had and what you could have. Mm? Lose what you could have because you're wasting on things that you want to have, or you can't have them. And there are things that you can have that you are busy neglecting and wasting time. At the end of the time, you lose on both sides. You lose on both sides. And the last one says, the Bible says, you reap what you sow. Yeah, you reap what you sow. So the way you use your time today defines your tomorrow. The way you use your time today defines your tomorrow, because you reap what you sow. What you're doing today will define your tomorrow. What you're doing today will define your tomorrow. If you're busy, you're busy doing prostitution, you're busy doing alcohol, you're busy doing whatever kind of things, or it may be good things. Maybe you are doing your business, you are trying to make some business plans, you are trying to change yourself in some ways. All that is because you are doing that at a certain time. So that certain time of today will define your tomorrow, because how have you spent your day? How do you use your day, your daily time? That will define your tomorrow. And if you are a prostitute, at the end of the time, it's death that you averse, because you reap what you sow. What are you going to reap from prostitution? I don't know. Maybe you're not better. But that's what I know. What you reap is what you sow. If today you are focusing on your studies, you're doing the great out of your time, then what you are going to harvest tomorrow, or what's going to define your tomorrow, is your today, because you're busy struggling with your studies. So to define your tomorrow, at the end of the time, you're going to graduate, you're going to have your certificate, you're going to have your degree, you're going to have your diploma, because what you're doing today will define your tomorrow. Your tomorrow is your future, because today is your present and your tomorrow is your future. So what you're doing today will define your tomorrow, and tomorrow what you did today will be the past. So time, you can't bring back time. So what you do today will define your tomorrow. So use your time wisely. That's what I wanted to share with you. Oh, this is some true life code. These are some true life codes that can change your life in some ways, and that can lead you in some good way. Because we all are, we are, nobody is perfect. We are all sinners, but how you use your today will define your tomorrow. That's what I said. Hope you have a good time. Thank you.